Ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing. Pull out your phone, download Prize Picks right now. They're the leader in daily fantasy sports, and all you need is a little bit of knowledge of a sport. It ain't just got to be football, because I know we're all Cowboy fans here, but boy, oh boy, the Cowboys are not fun to watch. But I just need a little bit of knowledge, whether it be NFL, NBA, they got college football, they got boxing, MMA. If you're a gamer, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Valorant, whatever you want to get down on, all you have to do is pick 2 to 6 players, take a look at their projected stats, put in a little bit of analysis because you're brilliant, and just choose more or less. Because I'll tell y'all what I'm about to do. Ever since I seen Cooper Rush go out there and throw for 45 yards versus the Eagles, I'm going to go find him on Prize Picks, and I'm picking less on everything for damn Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush pass attempts, less. Cooper Rush pass completions, less. Cooper Rush passing yards, less. Oh, well, there's a play for Cooper Rush 0.5 touchdowns. I'm picking less because I have no faith in Cooper Rush and my Dallas Cowboys. You can win 2, 5, 10, 50, or 100 times your money. Me, myself, I am a sucker for a 6-player lineup, and it is legal in Texas, so I've been getting busy. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to save a little bit of money. I want you to download the Prize Picks app. I want you to go to prizepicks.com, whatever tickles your fancy, okay? Let's just say that you deposit $10, right? And you want to make 2 $5 lineups. As soon as you play your $5 lineup, Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly. That means you can then make 10 $5 lineups. You can do whatever you want to do, man. Prize Picks wants you to make some money, all right? So come get down with us. Prize Picks, the leader in daily fantasy sports. And we are back. Love y'all to pieces. Got a little bit of draft film for you. Kelvin Banks, the left tackle from the University of Texas. And hey, you know, the Cowboys are no longer in that top 5, top 8 conversation. Let's talk about some guys that'll be around 14, 15. And hey, if it's post-draft and I don't know, the Cincinnati Bengals or the Bears or some draft this guy, hey, this is what you'll be getting from Kelvin Banks. I want to talk about some traits that he has and how he puts them all together to make himself a really good pass blocker and run blocker. And the trait that you see here is snap in the hands, okay? I don't like catchy offensive linemen, and there's a lot of different hand techniques you can use, whether it be high, low, one left hand strike, one right hand strike, or just the old school 2 hands to your chest that we just saw from Kelvin right here. One thing that we do, one foundation that we have to build is great base, move your feet, low man wins, and snap in your hands, and then we can build everything off of there. Then we can bring our feet to recover. Then we can lower our hat levels and all this kind of stuff, or drive people off the ball, but it starts with the hands. And I can give you another example. Snapping of the hands, boom, and then that's when we start to pile on the other moves or the other traits that we do, okay? Come off the ball. I'm not going to catch you. Bam, snap. And then we're going to just move our feet to the inside, pound our post foots to the inside. We're going to high hand, low hand at some point here. You're going to see, boom, one hand on the back, bam, other hand on the inside. Fantastic work here. Now, once you have the hands established, and I've already shown you this, man, you have got to keep your feet moving, and Kelvin Banks is a constant foot mover. Even in this little bit of traffic that we run into here, he is going to keep those feet moving there. And look, some people move their feet and they wonder why they get run over. They wonder why they end up on the ground a lot. Kelvin Banks may not be the strongest character in the world, but he's always going to move his feet, and that's what's going to help him there. So chat, just want y'all to focus on just one thing, 2 things really, his left and his right. Take a look at his feet. They're always moving, and his post foot is always up. His post foot being his inside foot or his right foot there. Whether he's stepping left or he's stepping right, he's going to stay in his stance. He's going to maintain a really good base right here. Bam, snappy hands again. Chat, write that down. It will be on the snappy hands here. Get hands in and move his feet, and that's how he lives as a pass rusher. So even if you are offensive lineman, let's just say you're not all that athletic, and there's a couple offensive linemen we're going to talk about in this draft process here. Even if you're not all that athletic, as long as you got snap in your hands and you moving your feet, you can live as a pass rusher in the league. And here's a third piece that keeps Kelvin alive in a lot of these exchanges, man. The first thing that we learn when we go to O-line school is that low man wins. And Kelvin Banks has a really good habit. And me saying habit, like this is something that's built into him that he's automatically like doing, I guess. Like he probably doesn't even think about it. Is low man wins and get your hat level down. And he does that right before. And you can notice in a couple of plays, right before he engages or anything like that, he bends his knees and he just gets that helmet down. Just he can keep keep a even low hat right there, just trying to be the low guy. Now sometimes that works against him, he'll get a little leany sometimes or whatnot, but as long as he's not too leany, like too far over his skis where he's falling down all over the place, but like as long as it's a tactical lean and he's not giving up too much balance there, keeping his head low, it's always going to be a win for us. Let me run this play and come back and talk about it, chat. Y'all see it? Here's another example. First of all, moving his feet, always going to use his hands, keep eyes on that. But right now we're talking about hat level. Bam, bam, get that hat low. Boom, keep that base wide. Bam, keep them feet moving. And that's how you stay alive. Look, young offensive lineman, in case you watching right now, this how your ass stay alive in these exchanges, man. I think sometimes when we look at the athletic tackles, I think they kind of get put in a box, or they get archetyped, as athletic guys. Maybe they don't get good movement in the run game or whatnot. I think Kelvin Banks get really good movement going in the run game. Take a look at him right here. Bam, bam, bam. And it all works for some of the same reasons why he's a really good pass blocker, right? Fundamentals. We're going to run and play. Bam. I'm going to get my hat level low. That's a constant theme here. I'm going to keep my feet moving. My base is going to be really good. My hands are going to be inside on you. And I'm just going to run my feet, player. We ain't doing nothing else. I'll show you again. Boom, boom, boom. Some of the same stuff, right? Some of the same stuff. Let me just break it down to you real slow like this. Bam. And look, elbows in tight, solid base, hat level, lower than his. Then we're just going to drive. Keep our feet moving. Hold on. Let me just bring it back a little bit, man. Hold on. Let me get you to after he's engaged. Chat, take a look at two things here. Left and right foot. We going to move the mugs. Even here at the left tackle here, you're going to see him thump, bam, then use his athleticism and climb and get up on them linebackers, man. Fun to see Kelvin Banks play, man. Good to see him work. And honestly, when this thing first kicked off, it was a conversation between Kelvin Banks and Will Campbell or whatnot. And there's a lot of people that got Will Campbell as their tackle number one, and that's cool. But me personally, I'm going to go out and just say it early right here. Kelvin Banks, I have him ranked higher than Will Campbell here, and I think Will's a cool player too. But just in terms of what I can do in the run, what we can do in the pass, and there's some people that want to put Kelvin Banks at guard. I don't really think of him as a guard. I think guards have different traits than tackles, and centers are different than both of those other guys. I don't want to just throw him at guard. Now, can you play him at guard? Sure. I mean, you can also play him at free safety or something, and he'll figure it out. Just some positions I think he'll be better at. If he's a guard for like an outside zone scheme, wide zone, you get him to reach and climb to linebackers and run screens and all that kind of stuff. He'll be fantastic at that because he's a really good athlete. But I think he's a tackle. I think he can work his feet pass block, and I think he has some decent length. I don't know what his actual length numbers are, but it's not like his length is a detriment to him or anything like that. And I think he's a tackle. I think he could be really good in the run and the passing game, and I think he could play left and right side, but that'll be determined to the league and the teams that are interviewing him. All right, that's all I got for Kelvin Banks, man. Tackle from Texas. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about him and where you would draft him. Okay, we're gonna be constantly dropping more draft film and more Cowboy film until draft season is fully here, so y'all be sure y'all tap in. Y'all hold it down for the dose, boys, and peace, man. Until next time, salute.